Hi, I'm Melissa Campbell, and I am one of the partners with Luxeatery Consulting, where we refine your restaurant. Now, we make high-end restaurants really live up to the name, not high-end restaurants that sell low-end foods. No, high-end restaurants that are high-end all around. So if you want your restaurant to be high-end, keep listening. Are you still listening? Good. Now let's talk about the goals of our consulting firm. Our consulting firm's main goal is just to help each restaurant be their best selves. We will help with your image, how to improve customer relations, how to improve your whole restaurant's actual look. We will help how to find better chefs. We will help with managing the whole restaurant better. We will help with every aspect it takes in running a restaurant because that's just what we do. We help in every aspect, not just one. We're an all-around team. That's our job, to help you all around. So, you still not convinced yet? How can you not be? Come on. Choose Luxe Eatery Consulting. We refine your restaurant. Now, let me tell you all about Luxeatery Consulting. We are a group made up of 7 managers from high-end restaurants all around the Atlanta area. We decided let's come together and make these restaurants better. We have seen firsthand as managers, restaurants not live up to the name high-end. So we decided let's change that. And our job is to I'm Melissa Campbell, and I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I have a bachelor's degree in management and marketing, and I was a manager for one of the cheesecake factories here in Atlanta. I noticed all the things I didn't like, and I got together and linked up with other managers around the Atlanta area, and we saw a lot of same similarities with. Let's get into what I specifically do. So my main job is to be the image consultant. So I make sure that the restaurants look pretty and make on advertisement to make the restaurant look appealing and look like you want to like something that you want to gravitate towards. That's my job. I also do dabble in improving the relationship between customer and restaurant. So to make sure that there is no lack of communication and to make sure that people are trained correctly to know how to deal with customers, even rude customers, because a customer is a customer and we want everybody to have a great experience. So if somebody's like just helping improve that relationship, that is also something that I do to help in our consulting firm. Now, let me give you an example of a high-end restaurant that we can help out, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Now, let me give you a little background. Ruth Chris Steakhouse was created over 4 decades ago by a woman named Ruth, who was recently divorced and decided to start up a restaurant business, and her first restaurant was in Louisiana. Then in the 80s, she came and she created the first. Let's talk about the competitors of Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris' top competitors are Longhorn Steakhouse and Del Frisco's. Those are Ruth Chris' top competitors because they all specialize in steak. So that is the biggest similarity between all 3 restaurants, is that their main dish is steak. Now the differences is Longhorn and Del Frisco's are a little bit more reasonable pricing than Ruth Chris. So Longhorn and Del Frisco's is more your average person restaurant, whereas Ruth Chris is way more expensive and very much it's higher end than Longhorn and Del Frisco. So those are like, that's the main similarity, and like the biggest difference is like price. Not that Longhorn and Del Frisco aren't cheap, but they're just cheaper than Ruth Chris. Now, some strengths about Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Their main strength is that what they're known for is really good steaks. And that's the main thing. You can't be called a steakhouse and not have good steaks. Now, their second good thing they're known for is great service. They have impeccable customer service. And I know this firsthand because I've eaten there. And Now, let's get into the weaknesses of Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Now, the one here in Atlanta is the one I'm reviewing, and the biggest complaint I have seen is that there is constant construction going on where the restaurant is located. So people hate the noise that it's creating. They can't enjoy the ambiance that Ruth Chris is. Now it's time to give them some recommendations. My first recommendation would be to find some kind of soundproof barrier that you could put between the seating area where all the customers are and the construction. Because you have to get rid of this noise or at least lessen it so people can enjoy their experience. I would also say find some music. Here you will see the SWOT analysis chart, which features a company's strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So this is still continuing with Ruth Chris. So the strengths of Ruth Chris is they have great steak, great customer service, a valet parking, and they serve good portions. Now their weaknesses is that they have construction going on, so it's very noisy. Other foods are not up to par with the steak, so the quality is very inconsistent. And then their takeout service has been subpar, and I think they haven't mastered it due to the pandemic, that it became such a high thing for people to do that they were not prepared for it. So the opportunities they now have is to get a better chef, get a noise canceling apparatus, improve food quality, and improve takeout efficiency. The threats are lack of communication, a mediocre chef, continued construction, and bad customer service. We have now come to the end of this presentation. What you saw was just one example of what we could do at the restaurant. If you hire us, we will take your restaurant from here to here. This is what we do. We are Luxeatery Consulting, and we refine your restaurant. Please, 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 please. Now, to contact us, use our phone number 770-998-0532. You can also email us at help.luxeateryconsulting.com. And you can visit our website at luxeateryconsulting.com. And as a special little gift, we are giving everybody here a Luxeatery Consulting mouse pad.